Alrighty guys, welcome to game number 2 of bstone versus senitz in this best of 3 series. Gonna get straight to it. We were asking, any thoughts on last game or the game to come, anything you guys, feel good or bad about, and they're like, nope, screw you, let's play. So, of course, again, joined with Saberman.
Hello there.
Any thoughts on this map so far? Both players actually scouting
Scientific. Scientific.
Yeah, there's this huge iron patch.
With the water right next to it as well. Like expansive could work there as well because you'd have all your water right next to you. But I don't know. I just see scientific is stamped on that piece of land. I mean, we see that bstone doesn't even see all that iron yet, and he's in the south.
Prematurely placing down, you could say.
Yeah, he knows where the aluminium is. Like,
but it's like cross map. It's like more than cross screen.
But yeah, but senitz hasn't been able to find anything else.
By the way, is this medium or small map?
This map looks a bit big, actually. It might be on medium.
Oh my. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. Change your format, right? Why not?
Okay. Production value right here, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed.
Completely 100% legitimate.
Yeah, kind of embarrassed right now. So senitz right now actually going to go ahead and scout. You can also find the aluminum. Oh man, the drones flying out at the speed of light. Cross map.
We see senitz with 11 scans, and then he finally finds.
Oh my God.
Scavenger.
senitz is going to place down scavenger. Actually not too bad. Not too bad. Because wait.
He's on really high ground. Like his solar will make 1.2. He's got some silicon nearby. The problem is like all the really good water, like the high medium stuff, is miles away.
Yeah.
bstone didn't cancel his drone either, so he must be content with the
aluminum intake. Yeah.
Small aluminum.
So bit late to found, but I think he can manage. But here's the thing, right? Okay, he has carbon, he has aluminum, he has silicon.
That's it.
Power won't really be that much of a problem since he has a lot of slopes here. A lot of creators maybe can place down some wind turbines. He's on the high ground, so he can get solar power. And this this geothermal going down for 14,000 for bstone. But yeah, what I want to get out of this is water. Do you think maybe we're going to see a couple ice condensers? No, this is a legitimate question here.
Legitimate question. I think if he gets desperate enough, that's not something you look towards for production. That's like I need water. That's like you kind of panic. I hope he doesn't get that desperate, but if he does, then good luck to him. I mean, obviously the water that he wants to get is going to be the high and 2 mediums. The problem is it's so far away that he just might not even bother with it. I mean, bstone got quite a bit of water near him. He's got a little triangle that's in that crater, which he's already making food with, which is pretty nice. Oh, but he's saying it's going for the medium. Alright, so that's kind of nice as well. He blocks that entire triangle off for bstone, but there's still like 2 other ones you can use, so it shouldn't be a problem.
bstone actually already going into farms. But here, what I actually want to say, I actually forgot about it, but I'm going to get to it now. I think senitz should have found it on the aluminum. I think he just should have found it on it.
On top of it and claimed the last 2 pieces.
Yeah.
That would have been really interesting.
Because then bstone doesn't have the only aluminum then is in the top, but he already sent away his 2 drones, and he was like sure he's going to get those. But the thing is, like, if senitz would have found it on top of that, I think bstone would have lost so much time. Like he would have lost the extra minute that senitz could actually be a little bit up front of him now. Like.
Well, doing that though, he'd have a monopoly on the aluminium, and it would
come down to in the top left, there's actually more aluminum.
So, is there a little more aluminum top left? Oh, so there is, yeah. I don't know about crushing it all. Then it definitely would make more sense for having more resources in his pocket. But I don't know.
Yeah. So right now, bstone.
It would block off a lot of his base, though.
Yeah, that is true. Because of that, one single hill to the north of the aluminum thing. I think that would, if that would be free, I think he would have more plays. But no, like I think it's okay as it is right now.
Yeah.
So senitz is just turned level 3, just as bstone. Both players doing fairly okay in the upgrade department. Ooh, bstone actually going to go for that water, like miles away. Okay, why not? Like about a screen away. Also got the geothermal that he still hasn't built on yet.
It's a bit
senitz,
ironic that he
Why?
builds the fuel the furthest away from his base.
Yeah, produce fuel to use fuel to then waste fuel.
Yep.
So then senitz actually going to get another water. Senitz right now also going to go get another reactor. Already has another reactor queued up, so he's going to be okay.
No generators yet, though. Although
Yeah.
Stone does have the geotherm claimed, it's just not built yet.
Exactly, yep. He's going to get also more food. I think the food play isn't that great because food right now isn't that good, and senitz actually used the pirates to actually then place down the pirates onto his food.
I hate those.
But like, you know what I mean?
I like it, actually, because food will get really silly very quickly. Like, I'd maybe have built reactors first, made loads of money there, and before senitz can now,
Yeah.
and then go into the farm straight after. But like, he's gonna make, like, even if senitz is stealing most of this and selling it, he's only selling it at like 50. I mean, by the next couple minutes, we'll see food be in the hundreds.
Yeah.
Unless he spams selling it, in which case then that won't happen, and in which case I agree with you. But I think if he just holds on to it, it'll be a good play.
Yeah, so right now, ooh, actually bstone getting rid of the aluminum mine that he has, and actually going ahead and build a solar panel on there. Okay, two things. Aluminum is hovering about 20-ish, right?
Well,
Oh, down to
now.
8. But like still, like if he's willing to upgrade, he needs to put down at least 5,000 right now, and this is at a low price. So if senitz sees this, right, I think senitz might buy into this, something like that. You know what I mean? And I mean power is high, so it might pay off. But then again, like he wasted silicon on that, right? So let's say you put down 2,000 silicon onto the solar panel, and probably overnight, or in the next 2 nights, he's going to scrap it again because he doesn't have any aluminum. And here we already see it. Senitz, the aluminum price just shooting up.
But it was making him with aluminum, and the shipping distance as well. Like,
Yeah, but still.
the fuel factories. I mean, I don't know. I don't like that. I think he should have maybe noticed senitz founding and cancelled it. But considering the circumstances, I think it's the best thing he can do with the tile right now, because the one aluminium's not really worth, and shipping it that far.
Yeah, but like if senitz sees this, and if senitz, oh my, the dynamite onto the solar panel. If he's going to send out the repair drone, it's going to literally, oh shit.
He can have it. The drone will get there by the next nighttime, maybe.
Yeah, something like, oh man, like 1.5 screens away. Oh my! Oh, I don't wanna think about it. But like, I forgot my thought.
It isn't. And when you're scientific and expansive, you don't want to like scrap a building to rebuild it, rather, because if he repairs it, it's only 20 silicon compared to 80.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of money saved, but and it is nighttime now anyway. It's not the worst thing in the world, assuming the drone gets there before it's like daylight again.
No.
No, it won't. But
Yeah. Actually, bstone winning another auction for 14,000 for another geothermal claim, so he's gonna be able to utilize that. But yeah, senitz right now, we haven't really talked much about him because he's just doing so fluently. Senitz right now, like, I mean, he's getting to, like, he hasn't had any problems yet. Like, he has water, he has aluminum, he's gonna go into glass, like, he has power, like, not much.
he's got water as well, which is worth quite a bit. Although no ice condensers yet, I don't think he's that desperate for it. But
yeah,
bstone with the pant lab again, going into perpetual motion. I think power's gonna drop off really hard before he can make enough money in it.
I kind of think he's playing a free for all right now, because because in the free for all, like in the FFA, what you try to do is to get perpetual motion, energy volt, and then maybe superconductor. Well, not really superconductor in this circumstance because he has
Not
two
really
geothermal.
energy vault either though. Energy vault stops you making money.
Yeah, that's true.
If you consume like 50 units of the 200, it charges up your energy vault before it sells the electricity first. The dust storm is huge for senitz though, and that's gonna probably crash power quite a bit.
Yeah.
But
By the way,
I'm not
yeah,
sure on these plays in general because power's not even high enough to maybe warrant such a thing. And even in 1v1, like it's day 4, the power play would have been over by now, even for FFA. Like, if I was there anyway, the solar panels would be everywhere and the power would have dropped off by day 3.
yeah,
So, I don't know how like what his plan is, and he's decided that it just isn't even viable anymore, and we see him going back into steel
yeah,
and
yeah.
senitz has just got so much money as well. Like he's wasted so much time with his patent lab. He kept the food price too low, and senitz has made all this money on food, now making it through glass, and he'll probably transition into something else. I'd love to see him turning steel mills into iron, because the
Yeah,
price difference. But
a huge price difference. But breaking news: the solar panel, finally got repaired.
just in time for like 8 o'clock, so it's
No,
to
no,
get
it like in-game time it just got repaired 8 hours ago, but like still,
yeah.
it got there. So right now, senitz, playing aggressively, he has the claim advantages. He, not too much being bothered with him. I think Beastone, he had a good idea in what he's doing. Didn't really work out too well because of shipping distances and whatnot. I think if he would have scouted out the map a little bit more and found the really big iron cluster to the left, to the west, I think
Yeah.
the game would have been so much different because
Well,
yeah.
no, he did see that, didn't he? I
No,
thought it
no,
was
he didn't.
senitz who did.
He
No.
didn't.
Okay.
So yeah, I think it would have been very, 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 very different. Really,
I
a
think
lot.
the fuel was a big thing as well. Like if he'd put water pumps down instead of fuel, that might have been pretty huge as well. senitz wouldn't have made so stupid an amount on water. And fuel surplus at $8 as well is quite a bit as well.
Yeah. But yeah, right now, senitz, he actually upgraded to level 5. I think I think he just wants to go a little bit more ahead. Trying to produce that money a little bit faster. He's gonna actually go into these wonderful, wonderful farms, but I don't really think that is all too worth right now.
Well, hey, it's 660. It's whatever it is, right? I mean, it's more than his glass anyways. Glass is like 24. These will be 60 a tile. Yeah, the prices this game are pretty poor. I'd maybe like to see chems. Chems would be pretty awesome. Right now with fuel at $3 and him producing carbon.
Yeah. Yeah. I think senitz. You know what? I think at this stage it doesn't really
Doesn't matter.
matter. Yeah, all too much. But like just a detail maybe to close out the game just a little bit faster. Because there are some times where stuff happens and you're like, oh well, maybe make this so the other guy doesn't buy you out. Like if this would have been a close game, that small detail, would mean a lot more. But yet again, he's actually going to get rid of his wind turbines. Going to make some chemical labs right there. He's actually going to get 2 more silicon tiles. I have the feeling we didn't really talk much about senitz this game because
He just did his thing. He did what you should do, and I'm so
yeah.
happy to see him transition his wind power. By the way, no one ever does this, but I'm so happy to see him do it.
Yeah,
So happy.
I think in the time, like the more one versus one will evolve, I think senitz is going to be a really good player. Like I hope to see more of him because with this style of gameplay, if he practices it a little bit more, I think he could be up there with PB and Qubit, or
Yeah,
maybe be
definitely.
like a half a tier under it. Like I think he could be a really good player with the stuff he's doing right now.
Yeah, he definitely has a lot of like strong. You see it in FFA. You see it as well with Beast on, but I don't know. Maybe the 1v1 just doesn't suit him too much right now.
Yeah.
It is a giant mind switch Because you're not able to just mass produce something and it stay profitable because people keep needing it. Like, for instance, what he'd done here with the farms early, that would have worked perfectly fine in FFA. He would have got his farms and the food price would have been at 100 really quickly and he would have been making tons of money, got up to level 4 or 5, done his research, and he would have been in a really valid spot. The problem is it's not FFA and the food price isn't just going to rocket to 100, 200. Same with power, it just doesn't do it. So, well, unless there's a natural shortage, but then you're asking for a lot there, aren't you?
Yeah. All right. So let's go to senitz, the winner. Senitz purchased 25,000 in power and sold 38,000, so he made a little bit money on there. And then the stuff that he actually sold is, water, aluminum, iron. Actually, with that shortage, made 10,000 on that. And then a little bit of carbon, and then a lot in glass. I think glass. Yeah, glass.
And it's quick level 5 as well that they got him.
Yeah, that with the claim advantages. And then yeah, like any more words to senitz, his production?
It was pretty solid. He just had a game plan.
Yeah.
No, he didn't get desperate enough for ice condensers with having 4 water pumps. But yeah, he just it was a good game.
So
He
yeah,
did as he should.
yeah, yeah. Like I think he just stayed a little bit under the radar and didn't do anything like too wacky that something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the problem with B-Stone's strategy there was it's too attuned to FFA, like really, like strictly FFA, that kind of style of play. I maybe would have liked to see him transition his steel into the iron mines. Like he just didn't do it, I don't think, but it would have been a nice play. I don't know about the patent lab, as Cubit said, he didn't do anything with it again this game. It was a giant waste of money and time that he could have been doing something else with.
Yeah, that is fairly true. But like, go over to B-Stone's resource tab. He made 12,000 in power. No problem. He made a little bit in food. He made a little bit in oxygen fuel, a little bit in steel, and that's legitly it. That is
It's only a little bit as well.
Yeah, and the thing is, if you count together the sold and out of sold, he has about 116,000.
Yep.
And let's round up to 50, and then he out of purchase and purchased about 100,000. So with those 16,000 in profit, let's go to the black market real quick. With that profit, he bought 3 stuff off of the black market, so it kind of evened out everything.
Yeah.
So that's kind of
It was very passive black market play this game though. Like it was nothing. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
We just had people buying new claims and goons. I think we saw senitz buy like 1 dynamite, and that was it.
Yeah.
That was all he ever did.
And then B-Stone, the Power Surge and the Mutiny. That was it.
Yeah.
Wow. So, senitz right now winning 2-0. Wow, 2-0 versus B-Stone. Both very good players. So it is, well, like why not? Like
there needed to be one today. It's been a lot of 2-1 and etc. from there. So it has to happen eventually. But
yeah, definitely congratulations to senitz, B-Stone, as we said. Both of them, very good free-for-all players. So, I hope he doesn't have too hard feelings. I hope he's doing okay. But yeah, as we were saying before, 1 versus 1 is a different game overall. So that's kind of surprising. So guys, we're gonna close out the series. 2-0 for senitz. GG, well played to him. I hope you liked this series so far. If so, leave a like button. You can also write a comment down below because maybe I like to get some fan stuff going on. No, I'm joking. Saberman actually said I should say that for him. So.
Okay.
Kappa. Yeah, guys. So hope you liked the series. We wish you guys a nice day. Peace out.
See you later, guys.